I like that guy. Hello, and welcome to more Lamplight City. I'll go back down here. Perfect. We're good. Everything's great. But sad thing is, I don't remember what we were doing. So let me load back in. Let me see if I can figure out what we were doing. Oh wait, we had to go to the bank, right? Right? So, this is where we left off. We have to investigate the Gascon Supper Club, speak with attorney Jonas Usher, have Dr. Edwards the coroner examine Desiree's ashes, speak to Peter Andrews at the Bank of Vespuccia, find out about spontaneous combustion at the Spectre Society. So that's what we have to do. So this is the man who kept, past tense, sending love letters to the Desiree Lathan who cremated on her bed. So that's where we were. Maybe we should go learn about spontaneous combustion before I go speak to Peter Andrews. These are the same pictures, right?
Those are some creepy twin girls.
I remember The Shining. I made a Shining reference. That's a movie. And a book?
Could I ask you about some things, Miss Maxwell?
I think.
Certainly, darling.
It's Stephen King, right? He does all that horror stuff.
Are you familiar with a woman named Desiree Lathan?
Yes, she came to see me just last week. She told me she was doing research for an article she was writing for Brentwell magazine.
What sort of research?
She asked me a few questions and looked at my books. That was all. She wasn't here for very long.
And what was she researching?
Something about spontaneous human combustion, I believe.
That's a big thing. That's something to mention, you know. Oh, nothing. She just came here to ask me some questions. About what? Oh, just people catching on fire randomly.
What can you tell me about spontaneous human combustion?
I'm not overly familiar with the subject, but I do have a book about it on the shelf back there. You are welcome to look at it if it will help.
I may, but I'd like to know what your understanding of it is.
Well, I believe it is when the human body inexplicably catches fire and burns. It usually occurs among elderly women who drink to excess, and very little fire damage is caused around the body. That's really all I know, darling. It's not a very agreeable subject for study now, is it?
Interesting.
Did you know that Desiree Lathan is dead?
What? My God, no. I didn't. What happened to her?
She was found burned to death in her bed.
How awful.
Do you have any idea how this may have happened?
There are a number of possibilities. But if she was in the middle of researching spontaneous human combustion, and then to have this happen, it can't be a coincidence.
Are you suggesting she herself was a victim of spontaneous combustion?
One need only compare the circumstances of her death with the facts, darling.
She can't be serious, can she?
Yeah, she's serious.
Thank you for the
Bill,
information.
come on.
It's very enlightening.
It was my pleasure, darling.
We're on part 8 of this, Bill. You gotta know, she believes this. Although there might be something else afoot. Okay, there you go, right here.
This all sounds strangely familiar, but spontaneous human combustion can't be real, can it? And again, sometimes the simplest explanation is the correct one.
But we don't know for sure. Spontaneous human combustion is a highly controversial subject, but remains popular among scholars and aficionados of the occult and unexplained. The term refers to death from a fire originating without any apparent source of external ignition. The fire is believed to start within the body of the victim. The 1823 book Medical Jurisprudence. The commonalities in recorded cases of spontaneous human combustion, including the following characteristics. The victims are chronic alcoholics. They are usually elderly females. The hands and feet usually fall off. The fire has caused very little damage to things around the body. A residue of greasy and fetid ashes are left behind. Most physicians and investigators strongly believe that spontaneous human combustion is a product of alcoholism. An illustration of two men finding a victim of spontaneous human combustion. Okay, this is a little hard. Okay, I see a chair. I see two chairs. Is that a person right here? Or is this a person here? What? Okay. Moving on.
What a ridiculous contraption. People will do anything to make a quick crown.
Okay.
I don't think there's anything she can help with right now. I never much cared for all that mystic stuff. Why should your life be dictated by a bunch of cards?
Okay. Well, now let's go see Peter Andrews.
I'll be going now.
May the spirits guide you to that which you seek.
I think I need another coffee. You see? I don't know if you can see them, but I got ducks. It looks like Huey, Dewey, and Louie, if you guys like DuckTales. I used to watch DuckTales all the time when I was younger. I had a VHS tape that was like recorded over. So there was like some kind of glitch that would happen midway through sometimes of watching it. But I was obsessed with DuckTales when I was younger. I think I'm gonna put on my... Okay, yeah, I'm putting my glasses on so my eyes don't get tired. I don't know if these actually help. The blue light... It's like the blue light glasses. Do they actually work? I don't know. I feel like there's placebo that my eyes are like, oh, I'm going through another lens before my retinas reach the light of the PC. But then, I don't know. Does it help? I don't know. I feel like it does. But I don't know science. I'm not an eye doctor. Anyways, I got my Joe, which is a mocha. Which is just, I put an espresso. And I have like this chocolate sauce. That no-name chocolate sauce. I'm in Canada. I don't know if you guys have no name over there, wherever you are. I cut my hair also. Hair update. I trimmed my hair because I dye my hair a lot. So I had a lot of dead ends. And I was like, let me just get a little nice big chop going. So I did that. Whatever. What was I talking about? Peter Andrews. The Bank of Vespuccia.
Mr. Fordham.
Ah, Mr. Dupre. Good to see you again. Is all well with you?
Absolutely. Everything is wonderful. Because of you, this city has finally seen Laura Dupre for the monster she is. I cannot thank you enough.
I suppose you're welcome?
Now then, is there anything I can help you with?
Yes, I'm looking for Peter Andrews. I was told he worked here.
That's right. His desk is just over there.
Thank you, Mr. Dupre. Lovely seeing you.
Wow. I don't know if you guys remember. You should. That was the first case we did. Because it took me a really long time to get through that. I think like 3 or 4 parts of me trying to figure out how to solve it. But yeah, that was the first case, Madame Dupre, who turned out to be very evil. And everyone is a victim of her. So that was interesting. But now we see a victim of hers, her husband, who she threatened to tell everyone his personal secrets and whatnot. He's living it up at the bank. Very happy now that he's free of her. Very happy for him. But can we speak to Jean?
We haven't got anything else to ask him about right now.
Okay, whatever. Hi, Peter.
Mr. Andrews.
Yes?
Miles Fordham, private investigator. May I ask you a few questions?
Yes, I suppose that would be fine. Have a seat.
I'd rather stand if it's all the same to you. Now then.
That's weird. What's wrong with sitting? No. I will not rest. Okay. Sure.
Exactly what is your role here at the bank?
I'm the manager. I handle the new accounts, organize finance, that sort of thing.
Have you been here long?
Coming up on 17 years.
Wow.
Is this at all relevant to your investigation?
Anything could be, Mr. Andrews. Do you know Desiree Lathan?
Desiree Lathan? No, I can't say the name rings any bells.
Sure you do, but we see the love
You
letters.
say you don't know Miss Lathan. Would you care to explain these?
Why are they crumpled up? Did she throw them out? And why do you have them?
I just love catching people like this.
Relax, Mr. Andrews. Let's take
Oh,
this
my
slowly.
camera.
Now, I can assume by your reaction that these are your letters.
Yes, they are.
So why
Why
did
am
you
I
lie
down
about
here?
knowing Miss Lathan?
I promised my wife I would cut off contact.
But you clearly didn't. The most recent letter is from 2 weeks ago.
Did she hire you?
Your wife? No, that's not why I'm here.
Ah, well, that's somewhat of a relief then.
Why was I down there? I was in the corner. When did that happen? Okay, whatever. I was just like right hanging little right here. I didn't even notice that. Okay, whatever. Did that? Okay, whatever.
So your wife knows about your correspondence with Miss Lathan?
Well, I don't know if you could really call it correspondence. Desiree never wrote back. But yes, Peggy, that is to say Margaret found out shortly after we married.
Exactly how many letters did this bounder send, I wonder?
At first I tried to make it out that she was just a friend, but she found one of the more intimate ones while I was writing it.
I see. And what was her reaction?
What do you think? I still have the scar from the glass that she threw at me.
You're still married?
Oh yes. Margaret comes from a very strict Catholic family. They would sooner she'd die than divorce. It hasn't been easy.
Damn.
She makes sure to take full advantage of the situation. Always buying herself the most expensive jewelry and spending a fortune on food for those wretched cats. I
Serves her
swear, they're
right.
better fed than I am.
Where might I
Good.
find Mrs. Andrews? I'd like to speak to her.
Our house is at 713 Longfellow Street, just at the edge of Gascon. But I warn you, it's a goddamn menagerie she's got. I'd stay away if you're averse to being covered in animal hair.
I'll take my chances.
I'm on her side. You were cheating in front of her. In front of her. And she was like, and she also comes from a very religious background. So divorce is out of the question, especially during this time. So you had her cornered. So she feels stuck. So let her get her jewelries and kitty cat food and whatnot. You suck.
Were you aware of Miss Lathan's death?
What? Desiree is dead? No.
She was found burned to death in her bed.
You're lying. You have to be.
I'm afraid I'm not, Mr. Andrews.
Oh, Desiree.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to kill her?
No, she was a marvelous woman.
Well, I'm sorry to have to be the bearer of bad news, but at least you won't have to worry about writing any more letters.
That isn't funny, Mr. Fordham.
Yes, it was. Don't listen to him.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Andrews.
Worst time to crack a joke right after. Telling the person he's in love with. Telling him that she's dead. Now you don't gotta worry about writing letters, huh? What? This game is
What an
crazy.
absurd contraption. Imagine needing all those extra bits and bobs just to tell the time.
Should be up here. I'm sorry.
I tried using one of these automatic money dispensers once, but I nearly got my arm stuck inside. They still got a long way to go.
What about the vault? How do we get in the vault?
Yeah, impressive bit of hardware. It would take a criminal mastermind to rob this bank. We haven't got anything else to ask him about right now.
Is that him? Wow, dude. You're right there. Why you need this? You think they're gonna miss you? I won't. Okay. Wow. This icon is crazy for just the burnt ashes. Okay. So I guess we go speak to your wife.
Nice house. It definitely screams, eccentric person lives here. Speaking of which, that must be Mrs. Andrews over there with those rodents.
This is the most normal looking house I've ever seen. What do you mean eccentric? What about this screams that? This is the most normal looking box house. I know, squirrel.
Rats with fluffy tails. How anyone can find them endearing is beyond me.
Bill, you don't get it. You just don't get it. They're cute.
Excuse me, Mrs. Andrews?
May I help you?
I'm Miles Fordham, private investigator. I was hoping you could answer a few questions.
All right then. Don't worry, my darlings. Mommy only needs a moment to speak to the nice man, then I'll give you all the nuts you can eat.
Aww.
My little friends just adore nuts, Mr. Fordham.
Guess that
Cute.
explains why squirrels are so attracted to her.
Very cute.
Do you have any hobbies or pastimes, Mrs. Andrews?
Well, of course. I do a bit of knitting and I take care of my pets.
I take it you're fond of animals?
Oh, yes. I just love animals. Most prove to be better company than people.
Is
True.
that right?
Well, consider this, Mr. Fordham. Animals can't betray you or lie.
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
My furry little companions would never hurt me, unlike several humans I could name.
Who are these companions exactly?
Why, my darling little kitties and squirrel friends, of course.
Mm-hmm. You know, way back when, to get your hair like this, they had types of chemicals that you could never even comprehend. There's probably asbestos in her hair right now. And I love that. It's beautiful. It's beautiful asbestos. I love the shape of this.
Tell me about your cats.
Perfect.
They're the most wonderful little dears. Do you have any pets?
Afraid not. My wife isn't too fond of cleaning up after animals.
Pity. Cats make wonderful pets. They're good company and are independent, unlike dogs. Edgar and Hubert are my pride and joy.
Aww.
I give them only the best of everything, and they in turn give me their unconditional love.
That's delightful.
I used to have a wonderful cat named Tobias, but, he had an unfortunate accident. That's why I never let my two angels out of the house.
And you shouldn't. It's actually a lot of vets say keep them inside for their safety and also the safety in the environment, because cats like to kill everything. Oh, fun habit they do. But I also have two cats, Aslan and Zelda. They are strictly indoors, but even so, I get them their shots and whatnot ever so often, even though they don't interact with anything. I keep them healthy. But yeah, I grew up with cats my whole life, and I say from my experience, keep those guys inside. They will live longer. Please. Please. And also, it's just good for your environment. Whatever. Squirrels.
Your squirrel friends are quite tame.
Oh, aren't they just the sweetest? And so smart, too. When I feed them, they come up and put their little paws on my hands as though they
Aww.
were giving me little squirrel hugs. And the way they look into my eyes, I can almost hear them saying, "Thank you for the nuts."
Well, at least you can be
Cute.
grateful that it's only my voice you hear and not some rabid squirrels.
They're not rabid.
What happened to Tobias the
You don't know
cat?
that.
Oh, I really rather not talk about that. It wasn't my finest hour. Let's just say it was an honest misunderstanding which got blown way out of proportion.
Well, now I just have to know what happened. I hate it when people tease gossip and don't deliver.
Huh. I hope you didn't do anything to your
Did
cat,
you know Desiree Lathan?
because then I will hate you.
I never met her, but I knew exactly who she was.
And who was that?
A miserable drunk. Always going out and getting liquored up at her so-called socialite balls. They try to make them seem so fancy and high class, but it's really just a bunch of bitter old hags getting together to gossip about each other. With that kind
But
of
isn't that what
lifestyle,
we're doing?
it was only a matter of time before it caught up with her.
Do you happen to know anything about the circumstances surrounding the death of Miss Lathan?
I read in the paper that she was burned to death. In her bed, wasn't it?
That's right. Do you have any idea how that may have happened?
Well, I already told you she was a drunk. Maybe she came home plastered and decided to smoke in bed. I'm rather surprised she was sleeping alone. That woman got around, if you know what I mean.
She certainly seems to know a lot about Desiree for someone who claims to have never met her.
Thank you for the chat. It was very enlightening.
Oh, my pleasure, Mr. Fordham. Now, if you'll excuse me,
we
I
have
need
more
to
questions,
get back to
as
tending
Bill
to
stated.
my little darlings.
What? Can we go in your house?
Nothing more to ask her about right now. Leave her to her friends.
Why are you gonna say it like that? She's going through a tough time. Who do we speak to now? Oh, I guess we speak to Peter about the cat Tobias. If she hurt her own cat, I'd be so upset.
Yes?
I'd hate her.
Is there anything you can tell me about your wife's old cat, Tobias?
Oh, God. There's a name I was hoping never to hear again. She loved that cat. I'm sure she would have married it instead of me if she could. Mangy little bastard was always leaving a mess and knocking things over, but he was Peggy's little angel. Then one day I'd had enough, so I let him outside, and
Yes?
the stupid thing managed to get itself killed. Then things got ugly.
How so?
Peggy got a bit carried away, and, well, let's just say I never imagined a cat could earn someone a criminal record.
The plot thickens.
What?
Or
Can you
perhaps
guys just
sickens.
say things? Why are you beating around
Thanks
the
for your
bush
time,
so
Mr.
much?
Andrews.
Clear this up. You mean okay. Margaret, can you further explain what happened here? I need to understand.
Nothing more to ask her about right now. Leave
What
her
do
to
you
her friends.
Oh, criminal record? Maybe the Connie would know. Connie?
Got a moment, Upton?
Yes, but let's make this quick.
Margaret.
I need some information on one Margaret Andrews. Apparently, she has a criminal record.
Margaret Andrews, eh? Give me a moment to look her up in the archives.
Yeah, what is going
Yes,
on?
here we are. Margaret Andrews was brought in for questioning 5 years ago in connection with a fire at a theater in Worcester.
Oh?
Yes, nothing came of it, but she was briefly a suspect. Oh, there's more. She also had a prior conviction for arson.
You don't say.
The file says she set fire to a cab after the driver ran over her cat. She served 6 months in prison for that. This was back in 1835.
Fascinating.
Thank you for your help, Upton.
That's all you have to
This has
say,
been
Bill?
extremely valuable.
So, Margaret Andrews has a jealous streak and a penchant for setting things on fire. Seems a likely culprit to me.
That's it
Can
for
we
now.
ask her
Better get back
more
to it then.
information about that? Like, maybe she can be like, yeah, I did it. Or, what? No, I didn't do it.
Nothing more to ask her about right now. Leave her to her friends.
But then, there would have been evidence of someone else inside, wouldn't there? Okay, we also have to visit this guy.
Good afternoon, sir. Welcome to the law offices of Usher and Price. May I help you?
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Miles Fordham. I'm a private investigator, and I'm looking for Jonas Usher.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but Mr. Usher is not seeing anyone today. If it's a matter of urgent legal importance, you could see Mr. Price.
Okay, so the reason we're here is speak with attorney Jonas Usher. Okay, here's a letter from Jonas. Dear Miss Lathan, this letter is to inform you that we have received your request to make changes to your beneficiary as indicated in your last will and testament. please come to the law offices of Usher Price at 72 Cadman Street, Worcester, so that we may review the documents and make the necessary edits. Yours, Jonas Usher. That's why we're here. Just to clear up why I came here. So who is this? Oh, this is your secretary. Got it. What's this doohickey? What's this connected to? A pneumatic tube?
Seems like they've got some kind of modern message delivery service in here. Of all the things to spend your money on. That pipe really clashes with the rest of the decor in here. The plaque says it's a portrait of Thomas Usher. Looks like a real go-getter.
He's doing the Napoleon thing where you put your hand in the coat.
Begging your pardon, sir.
Yes?
Why isn't Mr. Usher seeing anyone today? I need to speak to Mr. Usher about Desiree Lathan. Yeah,
Sir,
let's just
it is of
be
the utmost
direct.
importance that I speak with Mr. Usher.
And as I said, he isn't taking visitors today.
But it's in regards to his client, Desiree Lathan. Or should I say, former client.
Miss Lathan found another attorney?
No, I'm sorry to be the one to have to inform you, but she's dead.
Dead? I had no idea.
No? It was in today's newspaper.
I haven't read it yet. Mr. Usher forbids it in the office.
But surely he's
That's
read it.
weird.
Just because he forbids you reading the paper in the office.
No, I mean he forbids the presence of newspapers in the office. He fears they bring in outside germs.
I see.
Oh,
In any case, if what you say is true, I'll need some sort of proof.
I suppose just bringing in a copy of the newspaper is out of the question then. We'll have to find another way.
do you want her ashes? I can give you her ashes. I have a document for Mr.
Perhaps
Usher.
Mr. Usher will see me when he sees this.
Oh, what's that?
A letter from Mr. Usher to his client, Desiree Lathan.
What? That's private correspondence. How did you get that?
It was evidence I found at a crime scene.
And how is it relevant?
The crime scene in question was Miss Lathan's own bedroom, where she was found burned to death.
That's quite a claim, Mr. Fordham. I can assure you that Mr. Usher deals primarily with facts. Right now, the only fact this letter proves to me is that you somehow rummaged through Miss Lathan's possessions and acquired it.
He does have a point. We'll need something a bit more persuasive.
Okay. I guess.
I actually don't have anything to show.
Right. Please stop wasting my time then. I'm very busy.
I appreciate your time.
Enjoy the rest of your day, sir.
Okay. So, let me save. Why do I have 2 3s? How about a third 3? We need to bring something that. Oh, so we can't even see Mr. Price. We have to.
It would be unwise to barge into Mr. Usher's office having been told he isn't seeing anyone today. We need to find a way to make him change his mind.
Do we get more ashes? So what do we do here?
An invitation to the Gascon.
Okay, that's.
Judging by these books, Miss Lathan was quite the fan of poetry. Let's just hope her taste.
Okay.
Nothing new to ask him about, right?
I'm afraid I need to have another look inside Miss Lathan's room, Officer Kane.
All right, but please be quick about it.
Okay.
I don't think there's much else we can learn just by looking at these ashes, Miles. Alas, poor Desiree. Come to think of it, I don't think...
Can we scrape some more ashes?
Just a pile of ashes.
Anything in the fireplace?
Doesn't look as though this fireplace has been used in a long time.
Okay.
Nothing else of interest in there. The flames must have been fairly high to be able to stain the ceiling like that.
Anything else in the nightstand?
Nothing else of interest in there.
Should we bring, like, what about we bring a hand or something?
I don't think Desiree will be able to give us a hand with this investigation.
Bill?
What? I thought it was funny.
Yeah, that
This
was
one's
really
clean.
good.
There's a tattoo on. I don't think there's much. I don't think. Well, come to. I don't think. Miss Lathan's half. Nothing else of interest. As much as. The flames must. Nothing new to ask?
Maybe the doctor guy has some new info for us. Oh, but we need oil. Remember?
Pardon me, Edwards.
Yes?
Ash
Have you had a chance
analysis?
to look at those ashes I gave you?
Yes, I have. Unfortunately, there isn't much I can tell you. The victim burned to death at a very high temperature. These ashes are greasy and putrid because of liquefied fat from the body, which burned like a candle. As to what caused her to burn, I cannot say without more evidence. I'm sorry, Miles.
It's quite all right, Edwards. I appreciate the information nonetheless.
Well, just so you don't go away empty-handed, have a copy of my report. Maybe it will be of some use.
Oh, a report?
Thanks. That's all I needed to know for the moment.
What if that
Anytime,
works?
Fordham.
What if that report works? I also need oil for the tubes to figure out what kind of thing caused the fire. But I think the secretary here would appreciate the official report.
Begging your pardon, sir.
Yes?
Perhaps Mr. Usher will see me when he sees this.
Oh, what's that?
A report from Dr. Malcolm Edwards, the city coroner, confirming Miss Lathan's untimely demise.
Let me see that. Oh my. Wait one moment, would you?
Thank you. Wow.
Martin, what is the meaning of this?
The gentleman who brought that is a private investigator. He's waiting outside to see you.
Send him in, then.
You heard him, Mr. Fordham. You may go inside and see Mr. Usher.
Thank you kindly.
I feel like I should save before I go in here because I feel like he might be difficult to question since he's a lawyer.
So, a private investigator, are you?
That's right. Miles Fordham is my name.
Jonas Usher, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure's all mine.
So, it would seem that Miss Lathan has shuffled off the mortal coil, as it were.
I'm sorry to say that is indeed the case.
Please come in, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. I only ask that you kindly wash your hands in the basin first, and limit what you touch in here.
This one seems a bit on edge, doesn't he?
You know what? In the 1800s, I respect this man. He's so right. I get it.
Thank you, Mr. Fordham. I appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah.
Usher seems to like keeping his guests at a distance.
Interesting. Who's this?
Stern-looking lady.
Another tube.
Judging by how full these bottles are, Usher doesn't indulge much. What a waste.
Are you sure? Is this a liquid
Judging
I
by how
can
full these
use in the
bottles
science
are,
center?
Usher doesn't indulge.
Okay, whatever. Oops, I accidentally clicked that.
Adds a nice bit of color to the room.
Okay.
Is there anything more boring than books on law? Just reading the titles is making me drowsy.
Okay. Okay, let's just have a little chit chat.
Mr. Usher, I have some questions for you.
And hopefully I have your answers.
I like this beard that's connected to the hairline. I like this.
Mr. Usher, I've noticed from your rules and habits that you seem to have a particular aversion to germs. Why is that, if I may ask?
I've been ill most of my life, Mr. Fordham. I was a sickly child, and unfortunately my condition hasn't improved with age. It's a miracle I'm still alive. That's why I'm so careful about exposing myself to germs.
I see.
How's my color? Do I look pale to you?
Not particularly.
I saw myself in the mirror this morning and thought I looked a bit peaked. Also, my leg has been hurting more than usual, which has been cause for concern.
Nah, you've really done it, Miles.
Yes, well, moving on.
Wow.
How long have you been practicing law, Mr. Usher?
Usher and Price has been operating since 1805. I took over from my father 15 years ago. The stress hasn't helped my heartburn, I can tell you that. Why, just last night I was tossing and turning because I couldn't stand the burning in my throat. That's why I've got these bags under my eyes, you know.
Ah, yes. And Mr. Price?
I love this guy.
He's still here, although I think he'll probably
He sounds
be
like me.
retiring soon as well. But the law firm has done well over the years, and I have a feeling it'll do even better in the years to come.
Oh, why is that?
We're currently beginning a group litigation against Royal Maverick for the Lygia disaster. I'm confident that we'll recover quite a significant sum for the families of those killed. You weren't by chance affected by the disaster, were you?
Thankfully, I wasn't, no.
Shame. You could have joined the class action and done quite well when we win.
You know, I always thought we detectives made our living off human tragedy.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
What can you tell me about Desiree Lathan?
She was a lovely woman. I'm saddened to hear of her unfortunate passing.
How long had you been her attorney?
She retained me some 10 years ago, I believe.
That's quite a long time.
Yes, I remember I had just gotten over a bout of melancholia and been able to work in nearly a month. I didn't think I'd make it out of that, but luckily things took a turn for the better. Miss Lathan came to see me, and I've served as her attorney ever since.
Would you say Miss Lathan is a wealthy woman?
Indeed I would. Her estate is worth a significant sum. Of course, you understand that this is confidential information, so I cannot tell you the exact amount.
Yes, of course.
Oh, but someone recently wanted to take her will. What's this?
I found this letter in Miss Lathan's bedroom, which mentions that she recently changed her will. Could you tell me a bit more about the circumstances surrounding this change?
That's not an uncommon occurrence. People change their wills all the time. Relatives and friends fall in and out of favor constantly.
Had Miss Lathan made changes to her will previously?
No, this was the first time.
What change did she make exactly?
Just a change to her beneficiary. Nothing out of the ordinary.
And when did this change occur?
About 4 months ago, if I recall correctly. Yes, it was definitely in June, because I'd been in bed with a nasty stomach flu at the end of May. That was no fun, let me tell you. I think I lost nearly 6 pounds from the constant trips to the WC. Couldn't keep a thing down, and whatever did stay down soon came out the other end, if you get my meaning.
I'd say his meaning is regrettably impossible to avoid.
Okay.
Who did Miss Lathan name as her new beneficiary?
Mr. Fordham, please. You know I couldn't possibly tell you that. There is such a thing as attorney-client privilege.
Tell me or I'll sneeze on you. Isn't it suspicious that she died so soon after changing her will? If she's deceased, she's technically no longer your client. I don't know which one's... I don't know which one's the right one here. Okay.
Do you not find it suspicious, Mr. Usher, that Miss Lathan died under such mysterious circumstances only 4 months after naming a new beneficiary? You said yourself she was wealthy. Does it not make sense that someone might have wanted her inheritance?
I suppose it's not entirely out of the question.
Right. So tell me the name of Miss Lathan's beneficiary so I can determine if this was, in fact, a murder.
Very well. It was a man named Roger Devay.
Do you have any information on where I can find him?
Only his address. It's 775 Pumblechook Place in Chumley.
Thank you.
That'll do nicely. Thank you, Mr. Usher.
So he does have a good conscience sometimes.
Can you think of anyone who may have wanted to harm Miss Lathan?
No, I can't. What makes you think that someone actually killed her?
It seems the most plausible explanation.
Miss Lathan was getting on in years. It's likely she may have developed a case of pneumonia. That's the most common killer of the elderly, you know. I had it when I was younger. Most unpleasant. Constant coughing, spitting up phlegm, rattling in the lungs. Thankfully, I made a full recovery.
But supposing that was the cause of death, how would it explain the fact that her body was completely burned?
She was a smoker. Perhaps she was having a cigarette when she died and dropped it on the bed, causing it to catch fire.
I found no cigarette butts at the crime scene.
I'm merely offering my opinion, Mr. Fordham. You can take it or leave it.
I think we should leave it.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Usher.
The pleasure is all mine, Mr. Fordham.
Am I down here again? Okay. There. Now I'm here. I didn't know. My camera just keeps moving. Whatever. I can't fix anything. So we got a lot of stuff to check out. So let's go do that. Let's go check out some stuff. You know? What we got from this conversation. Yes. So let's go see Devay.
Did Usher give us the wrong address? This should be 775, but there's no building here. Yeah, those aren't half bad. Too bad they aren't finished. I wonder if they're going to be used to keep the fire going. By chum standards, that's practically a four-poster. Hey, that's just like the one we had when I was a boy. Good old Rusty. He served us well. These aren't in such bad shape, really. As far as the chum goes, this is one of the nicer areas.
And then there's a little
I used to draw funny
graffiti
pictures
here.
of rich people on walls too when I was a kid. Never did a lick of good, but it would always make me feel better.
Okay. Hello.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Is this 775 Pumblechook Place?
Yeah, it would be if the building were still here.
Oh, I see. Might I ask you a few questions?
You can ask.
What's up?
Do you know Roger Devay?
Know him? Of course I know him. He lives here with me.
He does?
Well, whenever he decides to come home, anyway. Rest of the time, I suspect he finds a way to sleep at his job. Me, I do the same, except I can't stand the smell of the horses.
Do you know where Mr. Devay works?
Nah, he never told me.
Do you know a woman named Desiree Lathan?
Nah, I don't know many women. They're not too fond of my company. Well, I don't understand why. I always try to be a perfect gentleman. Guess it just don't got the charm. I've asked Roger to give me a few pointers. He's a great hit with ladies, you know.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. He no sooner looks at them than they're falling at his feet. Real natural, that one. Never brings it back here, though. Always winds up staying with him, getting a free meal and a soft bed out of it. Ah, well, the bohemian lifestyle ain't for everyone. Maybe someday my luck will change.
I'm sure it will change the day he decides to take a bath.
Bill, that's not nice.
What's your name, sir?
Me? I'm Herman. Herman Shaw.
How long have you been living here?
Oh, I've been here for ages. Since before the building got condemned and was torn down. They pretty much forced us out, you see, but a couple of us came back and set up here. Seemed like a good idea. And I had nowhere else to go. That's not so bad, except for when it rains. And I guess we'll have to bundle up a bit more when it gets cold. But
Oh.
other than that, it's like the place was still standing.
There's some of that classic chum ingenuity. Or maybe it's just delusion.
Yeah, I doubt they had homeless shelters way back when.
What happened
I
to
think
this
that's a
place?
new concept.
Why was it condemned?
The building was old, in a pretty sad state, so the inspectors came by and said it was unfit for living. There was a whole lot of us here. Most were able to pick up and go, but a few of us stayed.
Why don't you go to a workhouse?
You wouldn't be asking if you'd ever been inside one. It's wall-to-wall people, children crying, sick folk coughing all over you.
Yeah, that's
There's
awful.
plenty of that out here, too.
Well, sure, but out here, there's freedom. Nobody telling you what to do except the odd copper. Not even many of them in this neighborhood. Besides, this is my home. Just 'cause it's missing a few walls don't mean I ought to abandon it.
You look somewhat familiar. Didn't I see you protesting outside the Harris construction yard?
Yeah, I was there. What of it?
Were you affected by the Lagia disaster?
Well, nobody I know was killed, if that's what you mean.
So, why were you protesting the construction of the Lenore?
That Devons fella promised he'd buy us a meal if we stood in the crowd. And for a free meal, I'd do just about anything.
I thank you for your time.
Maybe give us
Interesting.
a shilling or two for the trouble?
I'll consider it.
Why not? Give him one.
Best not to bother him any further.
What do you
He's
mean?
got a hard enough time of it as it is.
Give him.
Hey, that's just like the one.
You can't just say I'll consider it. In this time. Okay. Locate him. Oh, actually, maybe Connie will know. She knows everything.
Got a moment, Upton?
Yes, but let's make this quick.
Ah,
That's it for now.
she doesn't know.
Better get back to it then.
This is a rare occurrence. She usually knows everything.
Miss Robineaux?
Oh, it's you again. Have you come to ask me more questions?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
No, no. Be my guest.
You scare me. Oh, compliment her?
Thanks for your time.
I don't know if I
I'll
want
let
to
you
do
get back
that.
to your drink.
Thanks,
I don't know if I want to do
sweetheart.
that. She kind of scares me. I don't want to. Okay, I think I have to compliment her. Because it still says investigate the Gascon Supper Club. So... Let me save first, and then I'll compliment her.
Miss Robineaux?
Oh, it's you again. Have you come to ask me more questions?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind.
No, no. Be my guest.
Okay. Your hair is quite lovely.
I must compliment you on your lovely hairstyle.
Oh, how sweet of you to say. Though it is getting a bit ragged. I'm having it done this afternoon, in fact. My girl Adelaide is a treasure.
You don't say. Well, she must be talented to improve on near perfection.
Oh, such a flattering tongue, Mr. Fordham.
All right. Compliment her again.
Can I just say you've got the most radiant smile I've ever seen?
Oh, why, that's very sweet of you, Mr. Fordham.
It's true. Not many women your age still have all their teeth intact.
I beg your pardon.
I didn't know you were such a master of the high kick, Miles. You got your foot in your mouth in record time.
I just meant... You know what? Never mind.
Why would you say that?
You've really got a great sense of fashion and style. All the other grand dames must be jealous.
Oh, you.
Thanks for your time. I'll let you get back to your drink.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Did that
I
work?
may have more questions for you later.
I can scarcely contain my excitement.
Well, I guess I didn't do anything.
These are all high-end foo-foo.
High-end
Bridge to
foo-foo.
Lyon overlooking the house. That painting depicts...
Okay. Well. That didn't do anything.
I've managed to survive the wild streets of New Britannia.
It's always nice to see you walk through that door.
So, she mentioned Adelaide. Maybe she knows.
Addie?
What is it, Miles?
Charlotte.
You've got an appointment with Charlotte Robineaux later today, don't you?
Are you using your detecting skills on me now?
I spoke with her at the Gascon Supper Club, and she mentioned you. Turns out she knew Desiree Lathan.
Makes sense. That social circle is tiny.
She wasn't very forthcoming, though. Do you think you might try and persuade her to talk?
Persuasion shouldn't be necessary. She usually just sits in the chair and starts gossiping up a storm. I think I know more about all the Gascon Grand Dames than anyone should.
That's good. That's very good. Right. These are the things I want you to ask her about.
Oh.
So you want me to take off about an inch, but keep enough for your curls?
Yes, that's right. You know how I like it, Adelaide.
Oh. Okay. Can I be, like, straightforward?
I was reading in the paper this morning about what happened with Desiree Lathan. Did you hear about that?
Oh, such a tragedy. Poor Desi. We hadn't talked in a long time, but how terrible to think of her dying in such a horrible way.
My condolences.
Thank you, dear.
Did you and Desiree used to be friends?
Oh, we were like sisters at one point.
What happened?
What else? A man got involved.
You were both after the same man?
No, quite the contrary. We both enjoyed being unattached and had vowed to keep it that way. The Spinster Sisters, we used to call ourselves. But I fell for a man a few years ago. We got married, and Desiree stopped speaking to me.
That's a shame.
Yes, especially considering the marriage only lasted a few brief months. I lost both my husband and my best friend.
Aww.
I'm sure there's a lesson to be learned in that.
Yeah, you should, like, if someone gets married, you shouldn't just be like, nah, we're not friends anymore. That's crazy.
How was the Grand Dame's ball? Was your hairdo a hit?
Oh, it was. All those other old biddies were practically fainting with jealousy. Truth be told, though, the evening was rather dull. Just the regular crowd of wags and gossips. You know, sometimes I envy people like you, Adelaide.
People like me?
Yes, you know, ordinary people. Being a member of high society can be so draining. One quite lacks a sense of purpose, of ordinary honest usefulness that comes from a good day's labor.
Have you done much of that sort of labor yourself, madam?
What? No, of course not. But I imagine it must be quite good for the soul, quite grounding. Just being what you are. No airs or pretense. Oh, you've missed a bit there on the left ear. Do be sure it comes out even.
Certainly, madam.
Oh.
I heard someone mention that Desiree had her portrait painted recently.
Yes, I heard that too. I think it was Caroline who told me. Yes, that was it, Caroline. She was looking for a portrait artist and told me Desiree had found one. Roger Devay, I think she said his name was.
Oh.
Roger Devay? Sounds mysterious. Who is he?
Well, I don't know about mysterious. He's just an artist. Not a very good one either, from what I hear.
He didn't do a good job on the portrait?
Oh, no, he did fine. I just meant he hasn't really taken off. His paintings aren't worth very much, you see. But Desiree took a liking to him very quickly. Even went as far as giving him an extra key to her apartment. If there was anything more going on between them, I couldn't say. But she could have done a lot better, if you ask me. I mean, he's barely even an artist now. I heard he took a teaching position at the university. Now, who would want their likeness immortalized by a lecturer?
I see. Well, I hope he makes it in the world someday.
Miracles may happen.
Hey!
Has anyone special caught your eye recently?
Ha! No, I think I'm getting too old for most of the young pups I see around these days. Besides, marriage has proved to be more trouble than it's worth. I'm finished with that whole game. Although there was one fellow who came into the supper club today. Pity he was only interested in asking questions.
Oh?
Yes, the dark brooding type. Sleepless nights etched all over his face. Still handsome, though. I invited him to join me for a drink, but he refused. Turned out he was a private investigator, if you can believe it.
Oh? What was he asking about?
Nothing of consequence. I didn't tell him very much anyway.
Probably for the best he didn't join you for that drink then.
She has no idea that's her husband.
I have to say, your musical selection for today is lovely.
It's nice to know someone like you can appreciate some of the finer points of culture.
Someone like me? What the fuck?
Piece is the Fourth Symphony by a composer named Theophilus von Wagner.
Yes, it's refreshing to hear the Fourth Symphony for a change. Most people know von Wagner for his Fifth Symphony or his Lute Concerto in D minor.
Oh, you know von Wagner?
Although I admit he isn't one of my favorite Baroque composers, I can appreciate what he brought to the movement. I'm more in favor of Scaravaldi. His development of the Concerto Grosso makes for a much richer musical tapestry. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, well, perhaps so.
Do you have any favorites among Scaravaldi's works?
His First Symphony is quite riveting.
Do you mean his Concerto for Mandolin? He didn't have a First Symphony as such.
Well, yes. That's what I meant.
Yeah, you get her.
As much as I
Get her
enjoy chatting,
ass.
perhaps you should concentrate on what you're doing, dear.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got an achievement. Broadening Horizons gave Charlotte a music lesson.
Quite chilly out today, isn't it?
Yes, a good day for spending indoors.
Probably means we'll be getting an earlier winter.
It's a good thing I bought a new set of coats then.
Good. I think that's all finished.
Thank you, Adelaide. It was a pleasure, as always.
Likewise, Miss Robineaux. I'll see you next week.
Wait, I just realized they were doing that on carpet.
And she
How do you
didn't
clean
tip
that?
very well either.
I'm sorry, dear. She sounds positively dreadful.
No more than the other Gascon Grand Dames. I just hope you managed to get something useful from that.
They were cutting hair on the carpet. Did you even have vacuums? No, wait, I think they had vacuums. I think I remember one
I'm heading out
vacuum
for
in
now.
one
I look
house.
forward to your return.
But are they that powerful? That's crazy. Okay, well, now we know where he is. Is he here?
Well,
He's naked!
So much for modesty. Ooh, is it warm in here or is it just me?
Chill. Relax, Bill.
These aren't half bad. Nice to know the students aren't completely wasting their time here.
Yeah, they're working hard.
I'm guessing it's locked, but it probably only contains more art supplies we don't care about. All
Unless...
the tools an artist would ever need. Brushes, pieces of canvas, paints. There's also several jars full of clear liquid. Interesting.
Take it, take it, take it, take it, take it.
This is linseed oil. It's used as a drying agent for oil paintings. It would be a good idea to take a sample of this, Miles, especially now that nobody's looking.
Take it. Anything
all
else?
The tools and a hand.
Okay. Nothing else? Hello, Roger.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Are you Roger Devay?
I am.
Miles Fordham, private investigator. I have some questions for you if you aren't too busy.
Will this take long? This isn't exactly the best time.
It shouldn't, no.
All right then, quickly.
Okay.
How long have you been teaching at this university?
About 4 years now.
And do you also earn money with your painting?
Not of late. I haven't sold a painting in some time. But my salary from the university is enough for the time being. Perhaps someday I'll be able to devote the proper focus to my painting.
Do you know Desiree Lathan?
Desiree? Yes, of course I know her. What happened to her was just awful.
Indeed. My condolences, Mr. Devay. What can you tell me about her?
She was a wonderful woman. Sharp, full of life, extremely witty. I only knew her for a short time, but I consider myself lucky to have had her as a friend.
How did you two meet?
We were introduced at a party and became fast friends. It's hard to believe she's really gone.
Okay. What about the
You
portrait?
painted Desiree's portrait, is that right?
Yes, I finished it just a few months ago.
Do you often do commissioned work?
Sometimes, but this wasn't exactly a commission. More like a gift.
You mean you weren't paid for it?
No, I didn't do it for money. It was an honor just to paint her.
I see. And did she like the result?
Well, she had it hanging in her bedroom and not in her attic, so I assumed she liked it well enough.
It was a rather nice portrait, I must admit.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Indeed I have. Regrettably, I can't comment on the likeness, never having seen the subject in life.
Ah, yes. Well, she used to say that standing in front of it was like looking into a mirror. I tried my best to do her justice.
Okay.
Do you have any information regarding Desiree's death?
No, none at all. It came as a total shock. I heard she was burned to death. Oh, is that true?
It is.
It's really just unthinkable.
Do you know of anyone who might have wished harm upon her?
No, everyone loved her. To think someone could be capable of doing that to her, it just makes me feel sick.
Okay.
Is it true that Miss Lathan recently changed her will to make you her beneficiary?
Yes, you can imagine my surprise.
My understanding is she left you quite a significant sum.
I don't see how that's any of your business, but yes, she did. I'm very lucky. Oh, I see what you're getting at. You're thinking I killed her for her money. Is that it?
I never said anything of the sort, Mr. Devay.
No, but I can see it in your eyes. Look, Desiree considered me the son she never had, and she was like my second mother. I would never, ever even think of doing something so horrid.
Oh, I'm sure he wouldn't.
I'll let you get back to your class.
Right.
But let me go test this oil you have here. Let me go quickly see if you're saying the truth before I close this case.
Now that we've got some linseed oil, it's probably worth testing. Well, I'll be damned. We've got ourselves a match. I wonder if Edwards knows anything pertinent about this stuff.
Uh-oh. Seems we got a match.
Pardon me, Edwards.
Yes?
What do you know about linseed oil?
It's an oil made from flaxseed that has many uses. Most commonly, it's used to dry things like varnish or oil paints. Some people even eat it for health benefits. I hear it goes well with a bit of quark.
And it's flammable?
As most oils are, yes. Where are you going with this?
The oily residue on that rag is linseed oil.
Fascinating.
But I found no trace of anything used to light a fire at the crime scene.
Uh-oh, he's getting that gleam in his eye.
Wait just a moment. Linseed oil? Of course! Anytime linseed oil is used, extreme caution must be taken to dry cure rags that may be soaked in it. That's because when linseed oil dries and oxidizes, it releases heat. A pile of rags soaked in linseed oil in a confined space runs the risk of spontaneously combusting.
How long would this take exactly?
A few days, at least.
Interesting. It's a rather uncertain means of murder, but it's excellent for appearing accidental.
It's certainly not the most far-fetched conclusion you've ever come to.
Oh.
Thanks. That's all I needed to know for the moment.
Anytime, Fordham.
And he has a key to her apartment. So... Roger. Roger. What's this? Let's have a little discussion with Roger again. See if he says anything new.
Probably best not to disturb his class if you've got nothing new to ask about.
Excuse me.
May I ask you some more questions?
Sure. I ain't going nowhere.
Tell me about Roger's artistic pursuits.
Boy, not much to tell, really. He used to paint all the time when he had his studio in the building that used to be here. He was good at it, too. Shame nobody ever bought his paintings. All that's left now are those 2 unfinished ones against the back wall there. Why use the rest of his spare canvas to make the tent?
How did Roger feel about his paintings not selling?
Well, how do you think? Made him madder in the March air. Didn't do a very good job of hiding his displeasure either. At least none around me. He always used to say he'd find some way or another to make the money he deserved.
No.
He told me he was content with the salary he got from his teaching job.
That's a load of bunkum if I ever heard it. Truth is, old Roger's about as poor as Job's turkey. He'd do anything to make a quick crown.
Well, now, that's certainly interesting.
I thank you for your time.
Well, it's fitting that Mr. Devay is an artist, because I think he's painted us a pretty clear picture of what happened to Miss Latham.
Yeah.
Yeah, those aren't half bad. Too bad. I wonder if they're going to be used.
I feel like it's Roger.
Probably best.
It has to be Roger, because it makes the most sense. The will changed, the linseed oil. It's Roger.
Yes, but let's make this quick.
Okay, wait. Let me save first. And then let me say it's Roger.
Got a moment up?
Yes?
I'm done with the Latham case.
Oh? What have you got?
It's Roger.
She was murdered by Roger Devay, a professor of art at the university, in order to claim her inheritance. Devay befriended Miss Latham and even painted her portrait, but his failure to establish a name for himself and earn a living from his art was driving him mad. Miss Latham cared for him as a son, and recently changed her will, naming Roger as her sole beneficiary. Roger knew of this, and decided killing Miss Latham was the best way to solve his financial troubles.
And how did he manage to do so?
Desiree had given him a key to her apartment. While she was out at the Grand Dame's ball, he entered and left a pile of rags soaked in linseed oil under her bed. She arrived home drunk and passed out, unaware that the rags were growing hotter by the minute. Eventually, the oil burst into flames, burning the rag pile as well as poor Miss Latham.
How awful. Well, I'll certainly pass along the information. What an astounding series of events. Although I'm sorry you won't be able to gloat to Snelling that you solved the case before his detectives did.
I can find other means of amusement, I think.
Good work, Fordham. As usual, I'll send anything else your way as soon as I get it.
The Art of Murder accused Roger Devay of murdering Desiree Latham.
What is it? You're under arrest for the murder of Desiree Latham.
Oh, I see.
Come with me. We need to ask you some questions at the station. And you up there, make yourself decent, would you?
Dearest, I'm back.
There you are. I was starting to get worried you wouldn't make it home in time.
In time? In time for what?
For dinner at the Rutherfords. I told you about it the other night, don't you remember?
I'm terribly sorry, dear. It must have slipped my mind.
How you haven't yet been presented a prize for Husband of the Year is beyond me.
There's still time for you to get ready if you hurry.
Give them my excuses. I'm not in the mood to go out. I'd rather much spend a quiet evening with you. Perhaps we can reschedule?
Why don't we spend a nice quiet evening in together? I'd much prefer that.
We've had a quiet evening in every night for the past 3 weeks. I need to get out of the house.
Then go ahead without me. Please give Anne and Joseph my regrets.
So you're just going to sit here at home by yourself?
I'll probably just catch up on my reading or try and get some sleep.
Come on, you
Maybe
gotta
I'll get around to
go.
reading that story in Brentwell's.
All right, suit yourself. I shouldn't be home too late, but don't wait up.
Have a wonderful time, my love.
Go hang out with your
alone
wife,
at
you
last.
loser.
If only I were.
Careful what you wish for, Miles. You just might get it.
Seeing as I won't, I think another trip to the Angels in order.
Oh, you're gonna break your word in addition to lying? That's bold.
Nonsense. I'll be home in no time. It'll just be a quick drink to calm my nerves and get you out of my hair.
I think I need a machete for that, Ford.
Very funny.
No, don't go drinking. No.
So, that last case was really something. Classic example of murder for money. Such a shame. Perhaps with Roger in jail, Miss Lathan's riches will go to a more worthy cause, like feeding the poor. You're not listening to me, are you? Oh, right, you've had 2 drinks already. Fine, I'll just see myself out.
Copper for your thoughts, Miles?
Oh, I was just thinking about a story I read tonight in Brentwell magazine. It's called The Dissembling Mechanism. Are you familiar with it?
Afraid not. Brentwell isn't really my type of magazine.
It isn't mine either, but my wife suggested I read it, and it struck a bit of a chord.
Go on, then. What's it about?
Oh. This is an inventor, and she's the greatest mind of her age. Yeah.
The story concerns an inventor, a woman who's the greatest mind of the modern age. In this story, ethericity's been discovered, and the inventor understands and uses it in her work.
Ah, one of those fantastic speculative stories.
Anyway, this inventor spends her time creating mechanical wonders, the likes of which the world has never seen.
I'm inventing this story? The inventor's spouse dies tragically. Okay. I don't want my child or sibling to die.
The inventor has a husband who she loves dearly. One day, he meets a tragic end in a carriage accident. The inventor is devastated.
All too common in these types of stories.
Yes, well, as I mentioned before, the inventor is the greatest mind of the modern age. She spends weeks researching a way to bring him back. She toils for hours, forgetting to eat, neglecting her duties, forgetting her friends. Finally, she finds a way to repair his broken body with mechanical implants. Once that's done, she harnesses the power of ethericity and revives him from death.
Why would she go and do something like that?
Inventor's obsession was fueled by guilt, love, regret.
Because the inventor's obsession was fueled by guilt. She felt responsible for the death of her loved one and would stop at nothing to make things right.
But why? She had nothing to do with the accident, did she?
Guilt is a strange emotion, Patrick. It can easily trump rationality, believe me. In any case, things don't go well. The inventor brings her husband back, and at first he's confused, wild. With time and patience, she tries to ease him back into the world of the living. But gradually, she comes to realize that this person she's brought back isn't her husband. Not as he was, anyway. When she understands what she's done, she flies into a fit of madness, and she kills both her creation and herself.
How tragic.
She also leaves behind a note which closes off the story. I can still recall the exact words. This dissembling mechanism hath not the vital breath of he whom I loved. It is not him. I have formed but a vain, mocking shadow of what is forever lost.
That's one hell of a story, Miles.
As I said, it resonated with me quite deeply.
Same here. I can tell you, I'm glad that ethericity crap hasn't been discovered, or else this sort of thing won't just be in stories. You mark my words.
Yes, I suppose that's one way of interpreting it. I should probably be getting home.
One last gin for the road?
Ah, hell, why not?
No! Storyteller told Patrick a story.
It's later
Thanks.
than I thought. Addie must be asleep.
Miles, I thought you said you were staying in tonight. What happened to you?
Nothing. I went out for a bit and lost track of time.
Miles, you're dead drunk.
No, of course I'm not.
Don't you dare keep lying to me, Miles. It's obvious. I can smell it on you.
But
She has
I'm not
every right to
drunk.
be upset.
I only had 2, I think.
I don't care how many you had. You promised me this wouldn't happen again. Where exactly did you go tonight anyway?
Be honest.
I was at the Angel.
The Angel? But why would you go there?
I suppose I was just trying to relive the old days.
So why didn't you tell me you were going?
I don't know.
Miles, this has to stop. First it was that sleep medicine, now you've started to go out drinking yourself into a stupor after you explicitly promised me you wouldn't again. It's clear that you've been keeping something from me and using drugs and drink as a way to avoid dealing with it.
No, really, it's just...
No, Miles. I'm tired of the lies. I heard what you said when I came home from my appointment with Mrs. Lefebvre. God forbid Adelaide ever find out about something. I wanted to think I'd imagined it, so I let it go. but I've come to realize just how wrong I was.
Addie, please.
Enough. No more excuses, no more lying. I just want to hear the truth. What is it you're not telling me?
If I tell you, you'll think I'm crazy. If I tell you, you'll never believe me. You wouldn't understand. This is probably a bad thing to say. Never believe me. She's your wife. She would. You think I'm crazy? Maybe. This might slide.
I can't tell you, Addie. I'm sorry, but if I do, you'll think I'm crazy.
Do you know what I think is crazy, Miles? The fact that you think it necessary to lie to your own wife.
Just...
Am I to believe that for all these years you've never felt you could trust me?
Of course not. It's just that this is different.
A lie is a lie, Miles. And the bottom fact is you've been lying to me for months. Perhaps I was too naive or too distracted to see what was really going on, but you finally opened my eyes. This can't go on. I refuse to let it go on.
What are you saying?
Get out, Miles. And don't come back until you're ready to tell me the truth.
Tell her the truth right now.
Mean that.
I
tell her now.
Mean it, Miles.
Tell her the bills in your head.
Spend the night,
just
but
do
it's
it.
not going to be here. If you ever decide you want to tell me what's going on, I'll listen. But until then, just go.
Tell her now. Right now. Tell her now. Right now. Yo, there's this bill guy in my head. And just tell her now. Are you staying at Connie's? I guess that makes sense.
Take me away from all my troubles. So far away from all the worries in my life. Who in the ether is calling at this time of night?
She's going through something too.
Oh, Miles! Please come in. It's so nice to see you outside of work.
Oh, I get a hug and a kiss? Is that how it works now?
You put up your rough and tough attitude, but I know deep down you're really a kitten.
Don't ever kiss me again.
Are you drunk?
No, of course not. I admit I like to have a glass of wine or 6 to unwind after work, but I can hold my own.
Well, I'm glad you're not, because I am.
Wait, what's going on? Is everything all right?
No, I'm afraid I've made a mess of things at home. Addie threw me out.
Oh, Miles. I'm terribly sorry to hear that.
Not as sorry as I am, believe me.
What happened?
It's really not worth getting into. Let's just say I need to figure some things out about my life.
Don't we all?
Constance, I hate to impose, but...
Of course you can stay here, Miles. As long as you need to.
Thank you. I won't need much space. That chair in the corner should do nicely.
Are you sure? You won't be uncomfortable?
No, he really likes
chairs. I've slept in worse places, believe me.
All right. Well, I should probably be getting to bed. Early morning tomorrow and all that.
Of course. Have a good night, Upton. And thank you again for letting me stay.
Not a problem. Good night.
A week?
Election night. The perfect opportunity to switch out one rich swindler for another. Don't know why you're wasting your time. It's not as though the Prime Minister actually does anything. It's oddly quiet in here. Maybe my mustache drawing campaign had an effect after all.
Good evening, sir. Are you registered to vote?
Yes, I am. Here's my registration card.
Very good, Mr. Fordham. You've come at an excellent time. Go ahead and step inside a booth. Take as long as you need.
Thank you, young man.
Oh, now it's me. Ha. Wait, what are these? Okay, re-elect Herbert Atwood. The citizens of New Britain know a vote for Atwood is a vote for progress. The truth of the matter is that STEAM technology is a necessity in our modern lives. Prime Minister Atwood vows to fund etheric research and build a better, prosperous future for Vespuccia and its people. Don't be fooled by the lies and confusion of the ignorant masses. Bring Vespuccia into the future. Okay? Leroy. Okay, citizens of New Britain, do you want to be replaced by a machine? Have you or your loved one been injured or killed by steam tech? Is it hard to understand how anyone could fall for the ethericity lie? Then vote Hart Leroy, the man of the people. We find ourselves at a crossroads. Politicians and con artists are trying to play you for a fool. The future of Vespuccia lies in the sweat of its workers. Don't fall for the lies and flights of fancy. Steam tech is not the solution. Hart Leroy will ensure that jobs are kept and strive to create even more of them. Keep your head out of the clouds and keep your feet on the ground. Vote Leroy.
A list of fools who think their opinion will actually make a difference.
Can I see? Okay.
An
Flyer.
ad for a brothel. At least they seem to know their audience.
Nice.
I thought they were trying to encourage people to vote. With all these rules, it's a wonder anyone bothers.
Let's go Leroy. For the workers. Yeah.
Well, that's taken care of. Thankfully, the Angel isn't a polling place, so we can still have a nice quiet evening.
Are we still going there? Civic duty, you voted. Beautiful. How long have you been at Connie's?
What? My head is pounding. Damn withdrawal.
Actually, I think someone's knocking at the door.
Oh, right.
Okay, I'm gonna take a pause here, and we'll pick right back up and answer this beautiful door at Connie's place. God, Miles, you gotta just speak to your wife. I'll see you in the next episode, and we'll pick right back up, and yeah, we'll see where this goes now, since we finished our third case, and now we're figuring out our lives. Yep, okay, well, bye.